What's good, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, welcome. Hit that subscribe button or here. If you guys are a returning subscriber, what's good? What's poppin'? What it do, baby? Okay, y'all, so for today's video, I'm going to be doing, oh my god, why do I keep forgetting to tell you guys this? We have reached 200 subscribers. 200 mini-me's. I am so proud. I'm so happy, and I'm so thankful for each and every one of my subscribers. You guys don't know, YouTube has literally become such a I want to say deep, I don't know if that's the right word, but it's literally become like a great part of my life, and I'm so happy. Like, it literally takes my mind off of everything. So without that, I wouldn't be here. So I just want to thank all of you guys. Thank you guys so much. We're only gonna go, you know, further from here. And y'all know the deal. Y'all already know. But for today's video, I'm going to be doing my unpopular opinions. Boom. These are my opinions. I don't need y'all dragging me in the comments because y'all don't agree with my opinion, okay? You feel me? But we're just gonna go along with the flow because I found some opinions online, and I'm just gonna, you know, give my opinion, you feel me? All right, so without further ado, let's get straight into the video. The first category is food. A lot of people are trying to say that, well, a lot of people be trying to say that pineapples don't go on pizza, and I'm here to tell you that they are wrong. Pineapples on pizza is like a different, it's like there's no way to describe that taste in your mouth. Like, for y'all nasties, don't be thinking dirty. Pineapples on pizza is so good. It's like fruit with your grain. It's like a sweet and savory taste put together. I don't know, like, for those of you guys that don't like pineapples on your pizza, just like say why. And just because you say, oh, it's nasty, that's nasty, I would never try that, that's not an excuse. You got to know like why you don't like it. And honestly, I think it's a good combination. Okay, y'all, soda fountain Coke tastes different than a can poured over ice. Personally, I like when there's ice and then you just pour the soda over it from the can. I don't really like soda fountain soda because like half the time it's either watered down, and like it don't got the fizz, or like, you know, the machine's acting up and it's not like really tasting right. So yeah, that's that. Rare steak sucks. First of all, if you eat like steak or chicken or any meat, rare, medium rare, yuck. You're disgusting. Yuck. Ew. Like, how can you eat like bloody food? That's like, have y'all ever heard of what's the thing called? E. coli? Like, are y'all not scared to get that? Like, ew, yuck. For me personally, I remember like this one time we went to a buffet and the guy was like, oh, how do you want your steak? I was like, cooked. No blood coming out, none of that pink stuff. Honestly, like when I eat meat and like if I see a little hint of pink, or even in a burger, like that's why I don't be liking like eating, I don't really eat McDonald's burgers like that, because like half the time it be pink and I'm like, no. But yeah, if you eat any pink meat or red meat or meats that have blood coming out of it, avocados. Why? I think avocados are yucky. Like my mom, she can eat that. My other friends can eat it, but it's like, ew. Like, I mean, it's not that bad when you put a little bit of salt on it, but like, how can you just eat an avocado, just like eat it, just to eat it? Like, watermelon is absolutely disgusting. I don't think that's just the way it was worded, but honestly, if you don't like watermelon, why not? Watermelon is so good. It's like so juicy. Like when you bite into it and you feel all the juice, like, ooh, oh Lord. But anyway, well, like watermelon is so good. Like, I don't, you know what's really nasty? A watermelon that's not like sweet and juicy. Like, There's no other way for me to describe that, but watermelon is not good. Liver is beautiful, the most underrated food of all time. Yikes. Liver is disgusting. I remember when I was younger, my parents, like, since we're Guyanese, like, they be in the weirdest foods, but like, my parents would cook chicken liver and then expect us to eat it. I'm just like, oh nah. My brother wouldn't mind eating it, so I used to give him my food when they weren't looking, or they went back to the kitchen or something. Mom and dad, if you're watching this, y'all already know. But yeah, and whenever he didn't like a food, he would give it to me, and especially liver. Yuck. Okay. Apple Music versus Spotify Music. Okay, now this right here is where I can get myself caught up, because like, I used to love Spotify Music personally. For some reason, I just feel like the quality, like when you're listening to it, is so much better on Spotify. But also Apple Music is just like, low-key, I'm not even gonna lie, I feel like Apple Music is a little bit overrated, only because like, if you have an iPhone, you like, some people feel like, oh, I just have to have Apple Music, because like, if you don't have Apple Music, then what are you? I feel like people be trying to make it seem like, oh, only people with Androids can have Spotify, only people with iPhones can have Apple Music. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? Cardi B is only popular because of her looks. I don't think so. I think Cardi B can act like, her rapping sometimes be sounding like she mumbling, or like she trying to get out everything in the same verse. But like, honestly, I really think she can rap. Her music is good. She dropped her album, mad people listen to it. Like, I think it's like platinum or something. I don't know. Don't quote me on that, but I don't know. Someone said, I have no idea why 6ix9ine and Lil Pump are popular. First of all, I don't really understand why Lil Pump is popular. I get why 6ix9ine is popular, but I don't really understand why Lil Pump is popular. Like, what song even made him popular? Like, what the heck? I don't know. 6ix9ine though, he came out with his song, I think it was Gummo that made him popular. I don't know, but 6ix9ine is pretty cool. I like he's a cool individual, not for the things that he's done in the past, but like the way he treats his fans and everything. Like, he's always giving back to the community and all that stuff. And to be honest, we're not even gonna get into his whole we're not getting into that. All types of music is good, but country has to go. I think that country is low-key highly underrated, because I was like in my bag the other day, and like, I was just listening like to some sad station, not really sad station, but it was just like, you know, popular music or whatever, or something, trending something, I don't even remember. And then like, this one country song came on, I was like, oh, this is actually pretty nice, like something I could bump in my car or something, like, you know, when you're, you know, driving home, you know, or whatever. But honestly, I really, not like, I'm not trying to say like I like every single country song, but country music is underrated, and I think it doesn't have to go, it could stay. The best songs are the songs that nobody else knows about. I low-key think that's true, because like, I'll be listening to a song that I could listen to a song that nobody knows about, or I don't be hearing nobody posting on their Snapchat or bumping in their car during the summer. And it's like, ooh, this actually bump. And then like, you know, sometimes I don't really share my music preference with other people, because it's like, oh, people will like literally bash you just because you don't like their music. Like, everybody has their own music taste. Like, you're not about to judge me because you don't like my music. Like, what? All right, next topic is about society. People are cheap and want too much for little money. Now, this one right here, I don't really agree with it, because like, I know everybody, you can't even lie when you say this, everybody has a cheap side to them, and there's honestly nothing wrong with being cheap. I'm probably one of the cheapest people you know, but also at the same time, if I see something and it's good quality and it's a little pricey, then I'm gonna get it, because you know, there are some things that are worth paying the money for if it's more expensive than if you were to get it cheap. Why buy it cheap when you can buy it a little bit more expensive and you know it's gonna last longer, depending on what that thing is, if you get what I'm trying to say. And that's that on that. If you're ugly, then you need to suck it up and stop complaining. if I'm ugly, I'm gonna complain all the time. Because, like, God, why you make me like this? Parents, why you do me like this? Like, come on now. Personally, if you're ugly, then there are some things that you can do to make your appearance a little better. It's just personally, it's like, you start off with personal hygiene. Then, you know, if you're a girl, you start watching makeup tutorials on YouTube and stuff like that, hair tutorials, you know. Just try to find ways to upgrade yourself. Not for other people, but for yourself. If you upgrade yourself, you know, start showing self-care, self-love, then you're gonna start falling more in love with yourself. And, you know, in order to have somebody else love you, you need to start loving yourself first. And that's just that on that. I am pro-choice. I believe no woman should ever be forced to become a mother. She should have the right to have the child and become a mother, or have an abortion, or give the child up for adoption. Personally, I don't believe that abortion should be banned, because first of all, it's my body. And honestly, like, if I feel as if I'm not ready for a child, I don't want to bring a child into this world knowing it's going to suffer. Like, that is my decision, especially for the minimum wage in PA is $7.25. If I got bills, if I got college, if I got like other responsibilities, having a child on top of that with the minimum wage of $7.25, let's not even get started on how much rent is in PA. Ridiculous. And I'm pretty sure it's ridiculous in other states too. But I don't think that the government should have a say on what I do with my body, or what I want to do with the child that's not even really grown yet. Like, you know what I mean? I should be able to have the option to have an abortion. Like, it's just that, like, nobody else should be able to have an opinion on what I want to do with my body. Like, I get it, you want to offer advice, but it's my decision, okay? Or even if you want to give the child up for adoption, okay, you have the baby, and I give it up for adoption. I know I'm not going to be able to, like, provide for this child, so why are you what? That's just my opinion, honestly. Relationships. Long distance is easy with the right person. I kind of agree with this, because, like, if it's with the right person, then it's gonna be easy. I mean, there might be tough times because, like, you feel like, oh, you have nobody to cry on, or, you know, you had a bad day at work, and, you know, you don't have anybody to talk to about it. Like, you know, you have your best friends and your parents, of course, but, like, you want your significant other to talk about, like, you know, so they can cuddle with you and comfort you. And quite frankly, sometimes family and best friends and friends in general, like, just don't cut it. I don't mean that in a negative way, but, like, it's just reality. It's just the truth. If the goal of a relationship isn't to eventually get married and be committed forever, then what's the point? I don't want it. In a way, I agree with this, because personally, I want to build with someone and grow old with them to know that I can spend the rest of my life with them. I don't want to just be with someone that is just gonna be there freeloading, just chilling. Like, what's the point? Like, literally, what's the point? If I can't be certain that I'm with you and you're mine, what's the point? Because like literally, what's the point? Like, what works in one relationship won't work for all. Learning new things with your partner is an important and shared experience. I agree with that. Because literally, some people have some weird fetishes. First of all, foot fetishes could work for some other relationship, but not mine. I couldn't. Oh my god. I was watching this movie. It was called Deuce Bigelow, Male Gigolo, I think it is. And, like, this one, pretty much it's about, like, I want to say man-whoring, but not really man-whoring. It's not really about that, because, like, instead of actually man-whoring, he's dealing with people who have, you know, things wrong with them and that nobody else can actually accept. So, like, they pay him to just have, like, show them a good time, you know? And, yeah. But anyway, like that weird stuff would not work in my relationship that other people can have. Like, yeah. A lot of people think that it's cool to be around 24/7, but that's unhealthy. People need their space. I think that, I mean, it's cool to be around 24/7, but also it's not unhealthy, but people do need their space. Like, if I want to literally, like, there be some days where I just be wanting to chill, relax, not really like zone everybody out, have my own day to myself, and where I can just shower, shave, wash my hair, lotion myself, lay in bed just by myself. You know, some people need little me time, and that's just not females. Guys like chilling by themselves too, playing the game or whatever, sleeping. They like having some time to themselves. So it's not unhealthy, but people do need their space. People like spending their time by them. Personally, I like to be by myself. Yeah, it's cool to have other people around, but sometimes it's like, oh, I think I'm gonna stay in tonight. I think I'm gonna just take a little time for me. I can take that time to do my laundry, catch up on some essays, like, you know what I mean? Just because someone says I love you does not mean you are forced to say it back. Save the opposing party some heartbreak and be honest. I agree. If someone says they love you, be like, aw. Like, I'm not gonna say I love you back if I don't mean it. And that's just that. If I don't love you, then why am I gonna say it back to you? Like, that's like saying, oh, I like your hair, and then you're like, oh, thank you. It's like, you're not really if someone give you like that type of compliment, you're not really supposed to be forced to say it back. Like, so yeah, that's pretty much all I have for this video. If you guys like this video, give it a huge thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. Please leave any suggestions of first of all, what you thought about this video, any suggestions of content that you'd like to see in the future. And yeah, there is a giveaway going on, which is located in my previous 2 videos. I'll link the video below. If you guys are willing to enter, go ahead, because it's free $25 gift card to the place of your choice. So, you know, it don't get better than that. I will see y'all in my next video.